From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Press rolling, 68! Ready?
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready?
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready?
We give to Reynolds. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They run. Here's Reynolds. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now looking to throw. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds. So that's just going to be incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On the jump!
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down.
Gravity Lions! Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Get it!
Reynolds punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating with a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Give to Evans from the gun. He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down, Seahawks.
Evans straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's another carry for Evans. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Airing it out to start this drive. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the 1st.
That's good.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here comes Reynolds. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 23. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. And it's Reynolds on the carry. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He's going to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
18, 68, 10 to 11. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did. Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time. Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Running left is Evans. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
I'll air it out on third. To the left, he's got a Royal. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This will end up as a touchback.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Now it's Reynolds. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing now on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He gained 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They've got first down here from the 36. They're going play action. He's got Smith. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay, ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
69, Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he recovers his own mistake. He can keep going here. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 7. Chase McLaughlin set to
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger,
Milrow from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Milrow. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
First down, Seahawks.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
18 Cardinal.
It's a design run for Milrow. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, Now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the gun, a carry by Evans. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Looking to throw here. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, set. Back Warriors, 17.
Back to throw now. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk set 65 catch, 65. Mustang 19. 79, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
He's going to throw this one. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Still to the hurry-up offense here. He's going to throw it again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Evans on the carry. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. A give up the middle to Evans. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 65. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
70, track 60. 60.
Milrow now to throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19, 18, 5 in. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 6. Hawks 50.
They'll come out throwing. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Rams have the first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd down, looking for options. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Williams on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 16-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Get it. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
He's dropping back to throw. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Has it at the 2. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
28. Seahawks 21. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First down and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. To throw, here's Milroe. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Point in the motion man. This is Evans. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying grab with Evans. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6.
On the jump.
So the false start makes this a far tougher call now. 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
79, bro. Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 46-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7.
18 Cardinals. Ready? Go.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, break. 65. Mustang 19. 2. 19 left. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Got a man. That's Nacua. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First and 10 from the 32.
Ready? Panther 6.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hip, rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
They'll run here on first down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
They run in from the gun with Wright. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And give to Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Ready?
Running it with Evans. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
Give to Evans from the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On the carry, this is Evans. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there. Brock could not afford to lose yards there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line, second down. He'll look to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing now. Has it at the 7. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
Loss of 2 yards. It's second down and goal.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Let's go now. 19. Mustang 19. Go.
Setting up to pass. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
For the
60
2-point
Eagles. 60
conversion.
Eagles. Viking 18. Set up. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Rams 28.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard drive.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
60. Cougar 19.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.